Good evening, everybody. How we doing today? Look who changed their mind. Alright, well I got a few hours back that... Alright, give me just a second. Speaker 1-9 for radio check, radio check, radio check. Check, 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 check. Who we got? Texas Lady, Barbara, David, Susan, Anna, Cal Tim, Colorado Springs, Ghostin' Now, Gary, JM, JR, David. Yeah, I got some hours back apparently. I woke up about 30 minutes ago and I seen that I had some hours on there and I was like, nah, I'm not hanging out here for another 4. I'm not gonna do it. Tammy, how you doing? So, we're gonna ease on down the road here. M&M Holdings, how you doing? Welcome to the Ride Along Gang. Give it just a second. When we start rolling, it may cut out. Just let me know. Y'all know the drill. But I decided I did not want to sit here for another 4 hours. I'm not gonna get that much back tonight, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take off. All aboard. And it's not like we're going to make it to the delivery on this run anyway. We've still got 900 miles left to go. Pretty nice lows in there. They got a McDonald's and a Back 40 barbecue. I just got me a McDonald's. I wasn't really in the mood to try to get a whole lot. Boom already? No way. Just friendly reminder, ladies and... Yeah, I got bored. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Well, I woke up. And when I woke up, it was still daylight, and I looked. Man, this is a huge, huge parking lot. But it's still daylight, and I was like, you know, all I want to do is sit here for the next 4 hours, waiting. How you doing? And it's not, like I say, it's not like I'm going to gain that much time back tonight anyway. So, let's ease on down the road. No reason not to. Then we'll kind of get our stuff straightened back out too. I don't like driving all that long. Amber, Magnetic Connections, how y'all doing? Desiree, how you doing? Yeah, I'm not interested in driving all night long. I'm just not. Four hours and a few minutes, that's all I've got. That's all I got to drive with. I got 9.5 hours on my 70 right now. At midnight tonight, all I'll gain back is 5. Yeah, 5. So we really won't have that much to run with tomorrow either. Well, yeah, we'll have about 8 to run with tomorrow, I think. Something like that. Daniel, how you doing? Alright, Anna Metallic, you went to bed, go to bed. We'll catch you next time around. If I can get my stuff straightened out. Nick, how you doing? How you doing? James, how you doing? Lord have mercy, man. How you doing? If I can get Semi-Ernie's and James Ewing's channel links thrown up in the comments, I'd appreciate that. If you guys haven't been by to check them out. Well, James, he's an American truck simulator driver. And Ernie, well, he's another fellow truck driver. So if you haven't been by to check them out, they go live. Check them out. Get you by. James Ewing. Doing pretty good today, Marty. How about you? Thank you guys. Do appreciate it. Home recording guy, I don't know, I tell you, these e-logs on their split brakes has changed. Now, the head of my safety said no, they hadn't, but they have. They've done something, there's something different about them. I took a 6.5 hour break and actually got back 4 hours of drive time from somewhere. I don't know where it come from. Either that or my ELD just started picking it up. Oh, I know what it is. It's the 4 hours that I didn't drive yesterday, because yesterday I only run 6 hours. 6 hours and 50 minutes. But now used to, my E-log did not pick that back up. And now it does for some reason or other. It picks it back up. And rather than sitting there and waiting for another 4 hours and then taking off and driving all night, I just didn't want to do that. I was away. I'm not going to make the delivery on time anyway, so rather than waiting, I'm just going to go ahead and run what I've got and then do it again tomorrow. Trying to get my schedule a little bit more on track. I don't really care nothing about running a night shift. I mean, I don't mind to run that, you know, into the middle of the night, but I don't want to start up in the middle of the night. Because as beautiful as that sunrise was this morning, I would rather watch it laying in the bed or out walking around rather than driving. That's just me. Did I sleep? Oh yeah. Yeah, I went to sleep within 30 minutes of pulling over, and then I woke up about 30 minutes before I took off driving. So yeah, I got some sleep. I rested good. Indeed it was. I'll go so far as to say it's one of the best sunrises I've seen in a long time. I don't watch many sunrises, but Gio, how you doing? Just a friendly reminder, everybody. If you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Is that a one-wheel road? Stop smurfing on it. Dead Crow, how you doing? Well, my leg's bothering me though today. I don't know if that had anything to do with me waking up or if it's just my leg is bothering me a little bit today though. Running hard, well, not real hard, but kind of hard. Mexico, how you doing? So now I think I'm going to try something out. I think I might have an idea of why I'm not getting why I'm not able to get this freaking Starlink hooked up. Now I asked Tasha back when I was in El Paso. I said, when you ordered that Starlink, I said, did you put your email down on it? She said, no, I didn't. I believe she did. She just don't remember doing it. Because when I go to try to hook it up, it's supposed to be just this step, this step, this step. There you go. Well, it's not letting me pass to the putting in my email step. It's telling me that it's already linked to an email. So I think what she's done when she ordered it, she put her email on the order form, and it's linked to that email. I'm gonna send her a text later on and get her to send me her email. Because no, I don't know her email. She's got a complicated one. Complicated letters. I don't do emails though unless it's a must. I just really don't do emails much. I check my emails maybe about once a week, maybe. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking hers is linked to it. And it may not be, but I think it is. I think that's why I cannot get it to go into the payment steps. Son of a guts just took our picture. I was in McDonald's. I went in and got me a McChicken sandwich. And all the employees in there was just standing around, but they was all looking at me. it was almost uneasy, uncomfortable looking at me. And then the one guy in the back, the farthest one away from me, when the girl comes walking around, he stops her, and I could see that I could read his lips enough to see that he said, read his shirt. And I was like, what? Wait a minute. Because they was making me feel uncomfortable there for a second, all of them, the way they was staring. Because they wasn't, none of them standing together staring. They was just in a line, you know, not a single file line, but they was lined from the front of where they make the food all the way to the back of the restaurant. And the one that was at the back of the restaurant, when the girl come around, I could tell that he said, read his shirt. And I didn't look down at my shirt, but I remembered what shirt I had on. I was like, oh my God. And when she comes walking up, I was like, y'all can read that from all the way back there? And she says, yeah. I'm glad I could bring a smile to some people's faces, because there for a minute I thought y'all was making fun of me about something. I got my salty shirt on. Don't be a salty beach. Oh, you hadn't never seen it, David? I think I've got a short up with that shirt on, I think. And it don't actually say beach. I just made it family friendly. Met up with Johnny yesterday. Johnny unlocked. That's what we're going to have to start saying. Or, well, we don't have to, but that's what we need to start saying when we meet up with everybody. Just Johnny unlocked. Everybody that we met up has been unlocked now. I've got my salty shirt on. Don't be a salty beach. I may not have it on the short. I don't know for 100%. 100%. I think I do, but I may not. Does anybody know if I've got that short up with that shirt? Never know when Busby's lurking. How you doing today, sir? Paul, how you doing? All aboard? Depew, Oklahoma. I think that's how you say this. Probably not, but that's what my brain's telling me. Depew. 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 I think it's Depew. I don't know. Come on, man. I heard you there, man. I'll be glad when warmer weather gets here. Pretty warm here today, though. Here in Depew, Oklahoma, according to the truck, it's 63 degrees. When I looked at my phone earlier, I think that's what it said was 60 or 63, one or the other. When I got out and walked into Love's. Thank goodness, man, they had my Monster Nitros. So I grabbed me up 3 of them. Tommy, how you doing today? Yeah, I didn't put up a short today anytime. I didn't want to waste what time that I did have for this drive. I didn't want to waste it looking for a short to put up. Shug, how you doing? So I didn't put up a short today, and I don't think I put up one yesterday. Maybe I did, I don't know. not 100% certain on that. So we don't get that much daylight driving time, but we are going to get a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's where we're at. According to the GPS, that's where we're at. On Interstate 44 eastbound. Got an altitude of 900 feet. Yeah, when on the replays like that, it usually takes. I know, like if Tasha would put it on the replay, 2 or 3 hours, or maybe an hour or two later, hers wouldn't have the replay or the chat replay. Mine would, but it generally takes a few hours for them to put the chat replay on there. I don't know why, but I guess if I uploaded it from better internet, you know, it might put the chat up there a little bit quicker. I don't know for sure. But that's like when it comes to cutting the shorts. Like if something had happened during that live stream, I wouldn't have been able to cut a short out of it until later on today or later on tonight. It takes a few hours for them to completely process them videos out. Which now I was watching Scotty D one day, and I don't know how he done it. I'm not 100% on that, but he was up there in Casper, Wyoming, I think. He was out there walking around, and he done a little something out there in the parking lot. I don't remember what it was, but he was like, I'll cut a short out of that and put it up. Well, I was expecting it to, be a day or two down the road, but I think he still had that same stream going. I don't know, and I have no clue how he was able to do that. If he didn't have that stream still going, he had just shut it off. It wasn't very long. Mine, I have to wait a few hours before I can cut a short out of it. At least, there's been days where I've been able to do it like at 3 or 4 hours, but usually I have to wait like 10 hours. I guess it depends on the length of the video, maybe. Yeah, clips, yeah, but cutting out shorts, no. And when it comes to cutting clips and cutting shorts, it's two different things. Because, I mean, you can... James Gap, how you doing? Thank you. We'll get James Gap's link up here in just a second. If you're looking to grow your YouTube channel, that is the man to see. He has over 60,000 people that follows him, and he goes live daily on Grow Streams. He does other stuff, but that's his big forte, I do believe. Dang it, man. But yeah, I could go right now and cut out a clip, which is how I get all my shorts, is Gary runs and cuts out clips, or he don't run and cut out clips, he cuts out clips for me, and then I'll take them clips and turn them into shorts. Marcelo, how you doing? That is James Gap's link right there. Now, like I say, he does other videos, but he does help the small YouTube channels grow. So if you're looking to grow that YouTube channel, or if you just want to see some of the other stuff he does, click that link, check him out, let him know that Riding On Gang sent you live. You have to hit where the scissors are at, where the little scissors icon's at. You just hit that. Put however much of it you want, up to a certain, I think up to a certain amount of time, maybe up to a minute, and put a title on it and share it. Bristol, Oklahoma, according to the GPS. Altitude of 800 temperature 63 degrees on Interstate 44 eastbound, and we got 874 miles left on this trip. I did call my dispatch up this morning. I said, hey, that's not possible. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. It's like, just run it how it needs, or run it how you can run it. Don't worry about it. That's what this whole month's been, ain't it? Run it how I can run it. Don't worry about it. Unfortunately. If it wasn't for the live streams, I wouldn't do much posting. If it wasn't for that's the only reason I get as much posting up as I get. It's all my shorts that I do, or basically all my shorts that I do, comes out of the live stream cuts. Sarge, how you doing? Hoorah. I did dabble around a little bit and have cut some shorts out of different stuff, but I've also removed all them shorts that I've messed around and cut out of different stuff. Jay Reed, how you doing? This cat in front of me here don't want me to pass him. He don't want to go, but he don't want me passing him. Boom! You guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you so much for the first 100 thumbs up right here, Riding On Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snatch some salt from the salted crew, butter up that popcorn, enjoy the rest of the ride. Now, we do love the misfits around here. Love the misfits. Freaking bunches. I said freaking bunches, man. 100 thumbs up, 27 minutes. Y'all are freaking awesome. take him a little bit longer than a couple hours. Maybe 4 or 5. What the heck is that over there? I don't know. Man, my sinuses are still number 1. Lord have mercy. Always good to get the first 100. Hey, I'm surprised, which I think it's just I think it's because we drove till 10 o'clock this morning, but I was really surprised that we got over 300 on this morning stream. And what really surprised me is somebody was like, we got 267. I said, well, I don't think we're going to hit 300 before we stop, because I'm going to stop here in about 10 minutes. And within 2 minutes, we went from 267 to over 300. I was like, dang it. We had a lot of sleepy heads in the chat at that point in time. Because it was like 40 in like 2 minutes. Well, 30, like 30 in 2 minutes. Not bad. My dang throat started tickling on me. I had to do something to get it to quit tickling. My nostrils. I can't reach the paper towels to blow my nose, so. Rudy's trying to speak out, that's what it is. Straight into the ground. I can fly a drone straight into a freaking train engine. I probably can straight in. Well, I've flown them straight into the gutters before. The sewage system gutters, the grates. I flew one, man, just pretty as you please right into one at Walmart one night. I was like, dang it. And then I fished that sucker back out with a fishing rod. I couldn't believe I got it back out. Not to say, you know, it's the water drain. Where the water drains out of the parking lots. It's one of those. It's dry. I mean, it wasn't wet down in there. If it'd been wet, I wouldn't have bothered with doing it and getting it back out. Military property. I guess they wasn't no getting that one back. I didn't think I was going to get mine back. The one that I crashed into the train into the Norfolk Southern engine. I didn't think I was going to get that one back, and finally I got lucky. Somebody helped me find it. He didn't help me retrieve it. He helped me find it. Rossi, how you doing? He wouldn't even point in the general direction where it was at. He was just like, over there, where the door's at, that goes into the cab of the engine. He said, look on the floorboard right there. The part that you walk down to get off in. He said, if you look right there, you should be able to see it. And it's the same color as the concrete scars on it. I was like, dang it, where's it at? Where's my dang glasses when I need them? At the house. There probably has been. I haven't been paying attention to the hay bales. There probably has been down through here though. I would imagine. Maybe some round ones anyway. How you doing, Ryan? Man, that Monster Nitro is so delicious. The peaches are good. I mean, they're okay. They'll do if I can't find the regular Nitro, the super dry. But man, them super dries are just so good. So good. Yeah, there might be some. I hadn't paid any attention to any of the hay bales though. Round door square. RLT, how you doing? I left my lights on after I parked this morning. I don't know if I left my headlights on or just my parking lights. I know my trailer lights was on though. Well, we just started back, Blake. Just started back. I actually took me a good nap in between this morning's stream and this stream. But I woke up and I had like a little over 4 hours of drive time, and I was like, I'm taking off. I'm not sitting here for another 4 hours, or another 3.5 to 4 hours. Yeah, I don't pay attention to the lines in the road. Ever. That's right. Freaking Prius here. I tell you what, he's getting on my nerves. She, he, whatever it is. Got a little cluster going on. I don't know what's up with everybody. Oh, we got truck in 2 lanes. Got everything clustered up. Speed limit 75, not 68. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you. Jeez. I bet Susan gets on that highway and just romps it down through there. It's down by where she lives at. Elizabeth, how you doing? Lord have mercy, man. Over. Good Lord. You ain't got to ride this middle lane. You're not going to fall off the end of the earth. Susan is a misfit. We all misfits around here. To the Misfits in the Wild collection. Larry, how you doing? Living on Tulsa time. According to the GPS, where we're at. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Where's that, Tulsa? Clapton in Tulsa County Jail. Where's she at? It'll be there for your earliest convenience. Chainsaw, how you doing? What was what? Breaker 19 for radio check, radio check. All good now, appreciate it. Now. These bumpy roads sometimes gets it. Mike, how you doing? I just chose not to take it. I chose to take the split brake. So I'm not gonna, so I won't be driving a full 10 hours on this go around. I'm able to drive what was left from my previous work shift. Sheesh. Trying to kind of get the driving back on a little bit of a schedule. Pop-Tart, how you doing? Which now I don't like doing split brakes, I really don't. But I also don't like driving all night. Not all night. I don't mind driving, part of the night. Or I don't mind driving till late. I just don't like driving all night. And then parking after the sun comes up. I just don't really care nothing for that anymore. So you want to hold everybody up out where the speed limit's at 75, and then speed through town where the speed limits are 60. You just stay over there in your middle lane where you've been at for the past 100,000 miles or so. Sleeping in tomorrow. 10-4 on that, man. 10-4 on that. Thank you, James. Thank you. He's not under Sonic. He's actually under a different name. I just always call him Sonic. I've never changed from calling him Sonic. I think we've stopped at that A&W Long John Silver's before. It's the one I'm thinking about. It's like nasty. Good. Long John Silver's is good, but I mean, there's certain locations of Long John Silver's that I've been to that's just horrible. Welcome back, Richard. Welcome back. Got disco lights on the left, man. Disco lights on the left. Just got an error message sending blue skies. Dang it. We are running through the twilight right now. Sonic's corporate office is in Oklahoma. Oklahoma. I don't know why my camera keeps getting dark and light, dark and light, dark and light. Dakota, how you doing? I didn't know that. Buddy, how you doing today? I was actually intending on streaming later, but I woke up, had a few hours, so rather than driving on that, I decided to go ahead and get up and drive for a little bit this evening. Sleep tonight and get up and drive in the morning. Pink Panther, how you doing? or if you just want to. An altitude of 783 feet with a current temperature of 60 degrees. At 6:23 in the p.m. We got 833 miles left on this trip. Just got a few more hours we can drive. That's it. We didn't start out with a full clock, so we're not going to be doing a full drive tonight. Dang, check that Hard Rock out, y'all. That's the first time I've seen that after dark. I've never seen it lit up like that I can think of. They have got that thing. That's pretty cool. Sparkly. It's all shiny and whatnot. We're headed up to Michigan, yeah. We won't make it there tonight. Dang, semi-country, how you been? Long time no see. I thought you abandoned us. Been busy. I hear you on that. Just outside of Grand Rapids. I forget the name of the actual town. Little west of Grand Rapids. Speed limit's back up to 75. Let's get on out of here. Fair Oaks, Oklahoma, according to the GPS, is where we're at. With an altitude of 645 feet, current temperature 58 degrees at 6:28 in the p.m. We got 823 miles left on this trip. I only got a little over 3 hours left to drive tonight. I don't know, James, it's been forever since I've been across that bridge. It was pretty nerve-wracking back in the day when I crossed it. I didn't care for it then. I don't suspect I'd probably care for it now. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying I didn't like it, didn't care for it way back when I did it the first time. I probably wouldn't feel any different about it today. Maybe, I don't know. How you doing, Taz? Everybody give Taz a nice warm ride along, gang. Welcome back. Welcome back. Been a minute. I'll check to see what town it is. I don't remember what town it is. It's outside of or around the Grand Rapids area. Allendale Charter. That's where we're going. Dang, look at them streets. I'm gonna have to put the paper towels in my windshield. I forgot about that last night. Oklahoma, according to the GPS, is where we're at. Everything else virtually the same. Wendy, how you doing? Grew up in Grand Rapids. Like I say, it's just outside of Grand Rapids. It's Allendale Charter or something like that. Little west of Grand Rapids, I think. I'm pretty sure I've seen your name in here before, Wendy. Just in case I hadn't, welcome to the Ride Along Gang. Just in case. in Colorado regular. That's what, well, I was thinking that you was in here some. I was thinking that I remembered the name. I hate to not welcome anybody when they're new. But I also hate to welcome people back when they've been here a bunch. I mean, you know, individuals like that. Driving through Oklahoma, Claremore, Oklahoma right now. And then plus, I'll pop into other people's chats. Sometimes I confuse seeing people here and seeing them in other chats. Sometimes. Oh yeah, I went through brush. Dang, it's not been too long ago, I don't think. Or yeah, didn't we go through brush when we come out of Fort Morgan that last time? I think we did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Apparently a lot of people's noticed that one, Brad. Was driving when they either went in or started work. And I took me about a 6-hour break though. Yeah, I've been through brush quite a bit. That took me about a 6-hour break though, because when I pulled over this morning, I was out of time. But I had only drove like somewhere around 6 hours, give or take, with my 14-hour clock run out on me. And when I woke up, I was like, I didn't have any intentions on starting to drive till like 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. But when I woke up, the hours that I didn't drive was back on my time. So I was like, let's do this. Let's do it. Because I knew I wasn't going to be going back to sleep anyway. I mean, once I raise up and move around just a little bit, that's it. I usually don't go back to sleep. Not for a few hours anyway. But I knew when I woke up earlier today, I knew I wasn't going to be going back to sleep. I could have laid there probably till midnight, and it would have been about midnight before I fell back asleep. So I thought, well, let's just go ahead and take off, drive now, and then go to sleep. Maybe go to sleep tonight. Hopefully, wake up early in the morning, and not early, but somewhat kind of early. Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on in. Don't be a part of the salty crew, y'all. Save that salt for your popcorn. How about it? If you have not subscribed yet, well, punch that subscription button in the face, slap that notification bell in the jaw. Now it's just what it was I only had, like I say, I only had by the time my 14-hour clock ran out, I hadn't actually used all my driving hours. So after I took, I don't know, it was a 2 to 3 hour break, and give me them driving hours back. So I just decided to go ahead and run with it, which I don't like doing split breaks. I don't like doing the split sleeper berth, but I also don't like driving all night long. I don't mind to drive. Now see there, that dude was speeding through Tulsa just as hard as he could go. And we're passing him again just outside of Tulsa. But yeah, I also don't like driving all night anymore. I used to, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all. But it's a little bit harder to sleep at the truck stops during the daytime. You got a lot of trucks coming in, going out, you know, pulling up, parking beside you and then leaving. So since I don't idle my truck, I'm able to hear the outside noise a little bit better. And I know you guys is like, wait a minute, you sleep through the train horns in Amarillo all the time. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The train horns is a little bit different. I don't know. I'm not real sure about that. I can't hear the train horns as good but if a truck pulls right up beside me, they pop them brakes or sitting there idling and then take off. You know, it's right there at my head. I can hear it a lot better since I don't idle the truck. Back before, when I didn't mind doing it, you know, it was when I was able to idle the trucks all the time. Don't hear as much outside anyway, over the idle. It's weird, but I guess what it is because I'm not right up next to the tracks, I guess. If I was right up close to the tracks, then it might make a difference. But it's like the curtain in between the sleeper and the where you sit at the truck, and then you got the curtains that covers the windshield as well. It's 2 layers plus the windshield that separates me from the trains. Where when a truck pulls up beside me, there's nothing separating it except for the wall. I don't know, it's just a whole lot louder. Or it's a whole lot more, it's easier to wake me up that way. Say it like that, I don't know. It's just, yeah, I sleep weird. And then plus, if I'm not wanting to sleep, you know, that makes a difference too if I'm not wanting to lay there and sleep. Yeah, I used to, back in the day, the Knoxville airport, I lived a few miles from the runway where they touch down or where they take off. A lot of airplane traffic. And my grandmother at that time, she lived right beside a real busy CSX track. So I guess through my younger years, I was able to train myself to sleep through a lot of that stuff. Through Gary, yeah. Joliet, Gary. Just outside of Chicago, yeah. It's in the morning. We're not going to be able to make it. No way. It's like 4:30 in the morning. Slept with the windows open in the train yard. A rat fart didn't wake up. I tell you what, that's the way Tasha is, man. It don't take nothing to wake her up. But then there's some days where she'll sleep through anything. She's in general, though, under most circumstances, she's a real light sleeper. All right, Lynn, appreciate you talking to you and hanging out. And we'll catch you sometime tomorrow, hopefully. Drive a couple more hours here. And then I'll be done until in the morning sometime. St. Louis to the south side of Chicago, man. Chicago. Turn me loose and set me free. I don't know. City slicker. They got skyscrapers as tall as the sky, man. I wished I didn't, but I do, unfortunately. Yeah, far from the city slicker. Big cities make me nervous, man. According to the GPS, we're in Adair, Oklahoma right now. An altitude of 845 feet. Current temperature 56 degrees at 6:47 in the PM. We got 804 miles left on this trip. We are working on, I think we're working on recaps. No, recap starts tonight at midnight. So we're working on the last few hours of our regular 70-hour week. And everything after today unless we get a 34-hour restart up here in Michigan, and that's possible, being that we're going to be late and all. Everything after this stream here will be recaps. I think I've already done this go-around since we've come out from hometown. I think I've already done, I know 2 34-hour resets, but I want to think it's 3, but I know for sure I've already done 2. Because we done 1 34-hour reset right there at the very start coming out, the first delivery. Then we done another one shortly after that. I'm not sure about the 3rd one, but I know we've done 2. Dogs by. Check the logbooks. They only go back for 7 days. If you want to look at your logs beyond 7 days, you have to send it in and get it emailed to you. With the e-logs now, you know, with the logbook, you just go back through your paperwork. Simple. With the e-logs, anything beyond 7 days, you have to send in for it. Joliet prison. That could be cool. That could be cool. Maybe one of these days we can turn this channel into a field trip channel instead of a trucking channel. I don't know. And before anybody says it, well, you lose all your trucking fans. I lose fans every day. I lose fans every day, so I gain them and I lose them, gain them and I lose them, gain them and I lose them. And all you have to do is wake up one day and say, Mama Joe, la 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 la, make somebody mad and they're gone. So it wouldn't matter. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Yeah, true misfits would be here. A true misfit would hang out and stay, whether we're trucking or field tripping or what we're doing. Even scanner chasing, that would be pretty cool. Do some scanner chasing, but I don't know my way around anywhere well enough to do scanner chasing, I don't think. Beginning of where the Blues Brothers took place. Had dinner in Bush, Colorado, 10 for a man. That's a nice little town. 10-4 on that. I need to do a corner of Winslow, Arizona stream. I should have done it the last time I went through. And I wasn't thinking. I was wanting to do Slagman. That's what it was. And I should have done the corner of Winslow. And I thought, well, next time I go through there, I'll do it. I hadn't been back through since. There ain't no telling when I might go back through there, but next time I run that route, if it's not freezing cold or too time pressed, I want to do a corner of Winslow, Arizona stream. One wheeling around the corner of Winslow, Arizona. Slagman that was a cool little stop. I mean, I don't regret doing it, but the internet was horrible there. It's terrible. And I didn't take my jetpack with me. I didn't think about it being that bad. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. I don't know. I think the YouTube stream actually done pretty decent. I think. And I mean, it didn't do, extremely awesome, but I think it done all right as far as not lagging. Yeah, next time I go through there, if I can time it out to where I get to stop and either take a break or stop and take either a short break or a long break, I want to do the one wheeling around the corner of Winslow, Arizona. I want to do that. Well, I try not to wear my glasses too often, and I only wear my hat now if it's extreme cold, or not extreme cold, but kind of cold. Get Stickman out and start doing some more Stickman videos. I put him up when Tasha and Haber got back on the truck, and I got him out the other day when we stopped at Russell's, but that was just because I was looking for something or other. I don't know what I was even looking for. But then I put it right back up. I didn't keep it out. I know it's take it easy. I know that, Jake. But what I'm saying is, if I could take a break in Winslow, whether it be a 30-minute break or a 10-hour break, if I could take a break in Winslow to be able to do the one-wheel ride around. this RLT, it's the editor on my phone. I mean, it depends on which ones you've watched. There's a couple of them that I've edited out with the PC, but the most of them that I've done has been edited out with the phone. And what you do is it's a 360 camera, so it sees the front, the back, and the sides. And then what you do is you hold your phone up in front of you, and you push you put it in 360 mode, and then you twist your phone to where you want it to see at. That's how I'm able to move it around. So yeah, I don't move it. Of course, I make it obvious that I don't move it with my hands during the recording, and I do that on purpose. I do that so that not everybody, but so that the people, so that you don't get the comments saying, you don't need to be playing with your camera, blah, 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 while you're driving. That's distracted driving, this and that. So I do fix it to where it's obvious that I'm not holding the camera. But yeah, you use your phone and you just look in the direction that you want the camera to look in, and it automatically turns it while you're editing out. Yeah, hopefully I won't be doing no stopping in Gary, hopefully. I don't know, but hopefully not. Big Cabin, Oklahoma, according to the GPS, is where we're at. With an altitude of 709 feet. Total distance left, 789 miles. Current temperature, 52 degrees at 7:01 in the PM. Dang, that was gross. That was gross, man. You are welcome. And I don't explain it much to people on how to do that, but from time to time when somebody asks, I'll explain it. It's really simple. Using the phone, it's really simple. And using the computer, in my opinion, it's not as simple. It's not hard, but it's not as simple, because using the phone, I can get him to look exactly where I want him to look at for the amount of time that I want him to look, zoom in and then zoom back out for the exact amount of time that I want. Now with the computer, I've not mastered that yet. There's certain videos that I've done with the computer. Matter of fact, I think the last one that I uploaded, going over Africa Town Bridge, I think that one was done with the computer. And if you notice in that one, he'll go to look to the right and then stop and then gradually start coming back to the left. So I've not figured out how to stop that. On the phone, it don't do that. It's just wherever you face the phone, that's where he's looking at. He thought it was magic. But yeah, I've not mastered it on the computer yet. And I know there's ways to do it. I've just not mastered it on the computer. But he also, which now I know on the phone, when I zoom in real far on something, it does pixelate it up kind of bad. On the computer, it absolutely will not zoom into that far. It zooms in to where it's still pretty good, pretty decent looking as far as quality goes. But on the phone, it'll zoom it in to where it almost just clouds it completely out. Which that I don't like. Dang, that thing took our picture, man. But now, if you've watched any of the ones where it does like the tumble rolling and stuff like that, those are all AI edits. I let the AI cut those out. Where it looks like barrel rolls and backflips and stuff like that. I don't do those edits. I let the AI do that. But it's the entire video. It's not just like a section of it either, generally. Man, you need some new flags. You can't see them things. I've done a few of them. I've done some on the one wheel, done some on the e-bike, done some in the truck. The ones that I've done in the truck, though, I don't think any of those are AI edited. Those are all my edits. The ones that are AI edited was done either on the one wheel or the bicycle. The unfortunate thing is, though, is that particular camera, the lens will scratch easy. And when I done the video in, dang it, what was the name of that town in Texas? Texas, coming out of El Paso. When I was doing that video, I actually dropped it. Well, I didn't drop it. The mount that I had it on, the screw snapped off of it, which dropped the camera on the ground. And I was done doing the videos. That was just a little test run is what that was with that particular mount. Now, it wasn't no Odessa. Hang on a second, I'll tell you. Sierra Blanca, Texas, that video, when I done that one, Sierra Blanca, Texas, I was actually done doing the video, and I wanted to test that other mount out, and the dang screw broke off of it, and when I did, it hit the ground, and put a little scratch on it, so now when I make the videos, it almost looks like almost looks like a sensor spot, like you put up to censor out somebody's face or something like that. I try not to when I'm videoing, I try to aim that scratch spot to the less spaces that's needed, but it's not easy to do because it's right in the center. which I got a protective lens for it now after I dropped it and scratched it, but hindsight's 2020, I suppose. Heck yeah, I do appreciate it. It's always good when somebody's got your back. Always good when somebody's got your back. But hopefully I don't have to. Hopefully I can time it out to where I don't have to stay in Gary, Indiana. I don't like that town. I don't even like stopping at the truck stops. I do from time to time. Did from time to time when I traveled them routes a lot, but I prefer not to even stop in Gary, even at the truck stops. I just don't care for it. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. If wishes was fishes, the world would be an ocean. Let's freaking go. LFG. Yeah, I forgot all about cleaning my windshield. I cleaned it with the squeegee, but apparently it left little streaks in there, so you can see them after dark. You can't really, it's nothing that you can notice in the daytime, but after dark you can. Usually that squeegee does pretty good, but it's been a minute since I've actually cleaned the inside of the windshield. I don't have to do it as much when it's just me. Super Trucker. 195. Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Don't be a part of the dang no salty crew, y'all. Don't do it. If you've not subscribed yet, punch that subscription button in the face. Slap that notification bell in the jaw. Radio check. I had to plug up my receiver. That tends to kill the mic. Yeah, I have. It's just I clean the blade on the squeegee whenever I clean the windshields. It's just been so long since I cleaned the windshield. It needed a go over again, is all. I mean, it's clean and all. It's just the streaks that you see coming up from the headlights. Them light glares, that's what it is that I'm talking about. In the daytime, you can't tell it at all. This is only of a nighttime when the cars pass by. That's another town that I've wanted to do a one-wheel ride through is Truth or Consequences. I was going to do it the other day, but they changed my load on me. Because actually, to start with, before this load, I was supposed to went down to El Paso, and before they got me unloaded, they called me back and said, no, scratch the El Paso deal. Send you up to or send you over to Clovis. I was actually wanting to stop that day on the way down to El Paso and do a one-wheel ride around Truth or Consequences. But they changed it up on me. Maybe. It's either your glasses or your windshield. It's one or the other. And I didn't clean my camera lens either, so, I mean, it could be that. No, we're not going to make it to Michigan by 4 a.m. There's no way. I didn't even start out with a full clock today. I'm working off a split break. It's still in Oklahoma, right? The only way we'd be able to make it by 4:30 in the mornings if I was able to run it straight through nonstop. Then I might be able to do it. Well, it took them an extra long time to unload me. But they ended up holding me at the last unload till like 12:45, which I probably still wouldn't have made it by 4:30 in the morning. But I mean, had I got there, or had I got to this pickup, you know, at noontime-ish, then I don't know, maybe could have been, I don't know. That's the thing about trucking. They either give you way too much time or not near enough time. It just seems to work out like that almost every single too much time or not enough time. We get 200. Boom! You guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, are freaking awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for over 200 thumbs up right here at the Ride Along Gang. Really do appreciate it. Snatch some salt from the salted crew, butter up that popcorn, enjoy the rest of the ride. Now, we do love the Misfits around here. How much do we love the Misfits? Freaking bunches. Boston Red, how you doing? Scuba Dude, how you doing? Right on, right on. Dang it, dude. Watch what you're doing, man. Lord have mercy. Man, did you see that? He nearly, and I'm not saying nearly as in just a couple of feet, but he was over in the emergency lane and there was a truck in the emergency lane. Good Lord. Who has the most number of meetups with me? I believe Scuba Dude's got that one in the bag, I think. Yeah, that could have been real bad. Eat at Johnny B's restaurant next time I go to Truth or Consequences. 10, folks. I think Scuba Dude's got it with 4. Pretty sure. One time, the first time me and Scuba Dude met, we met off camera. I hadn't had time to get the live stream started up yet. True Southwest cuisine, 10-4 on that. Dang, that was nice. How fast is he traveling? Not very, but let's check it out and see. Oh, he kicked in his flux capacitor. 89 miles an hour. But he was doing 88 when I first got over. I bet he was checking his speed too. Either that or he was trying to block me from checking his speed. I don't know. Because he got over for no apparent reason whatsoever. Tracy, how you doing? Thought I was going to pass him. I don't know why he got over for. According to the GPS, now I know according to Tristan that I'm pronouncing it wrong, but according to the GPS, we are in Miami, Oklahoma, with an altitude of 815 feet. Current temperature 52 degrees at 7:24 in the PM. Now we got 760 miles left on this trip. It is due at 4 a.m. this incoming morning, so we're by all means going to be at least 24 hours late, if not a little bit more. May actually be a little bit more, but because I'm not going to have a full clock to drive on tomorrow. Not going to, well, maybe I might have a full clock to drive on tomorrow, but if I do, it's just going to be barely. Hank, how you doing? Let's freaking go. They had Miami wrote little on that sign. Dang, look at all them disco lights up there, y'all. What the heck is going on up there? Something on the overpass. Check that out on the right-hand side. Something's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got the hatch open on a vehicle. The doors are open. State line, 16 miles, Joplin, 26. See if they speed up. Yeah, I'm surprised. Yeah, somebody did. Philip of Phillips. I believe I would be mad at my mom and dad if they named me Philip Phillips. Maybe not. I don't know. Ain't you got any more of imagination than that? Roberts, yeah. I've heard that one before. She works day, I think day shift now. I don't know. She works one of them nursing schedules. Black Market Fireworks. it's just my lens needs to be clean. Let me check this out right quick. Dang it. So it might just be my lens. I don't think so. I think it's actually the windshield, but yeah, it's the windshield. Dang. Jump 21, 1100. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Quapaw, Oklahoma, according to the GPS, where we're at right now. If that's the correct pronunciation. I'm sure it's not, but you get the drift. Altitude 864 feet, current temperature 52 degrees. We are still traveling on this 44 eastbound. Not too far from the state line, Joplin, Missouri. Not too far. Less than 16 miles, I do believe. No, Quapaw. You almost got it right. Quapaw. Quapaw. Not very long, Marty. Just a couple more hours max. Just a couple. Quapaw, there you go. End of Turnpike, 5 miles. So I'm going to say we got about 5 miles left to the state line as well. Yeah, sometime or another. all the way up for around 44 for a while. To St. Louis, yeah. Somewhere's in that area. The dang GPS went batty on me. Nice. Hurry up and fix yourself, man. Joplin, y'all. 10 miles to Joplin. And welcome to Missouri. According to the GPS, we're in Joplin now, but according to that sign, we're still 10 miles, I guess, from town. I don't go to casinos. The only casinos I've ever been in is ones at a truck stop, just passing through to get to the restroom or something. All right, we got a weigh station coming up in 2 miles. It is a drive-wise site, so opened or closed, bypass or no. Ricky, how you doing? Closed, so no bypass. Looks like it says closed from here. No, it's open. It's open, we're going in. Open, no bypass. Hopefully not. Not going across the scale though. Going in the bypass lane. Why didn't they just give me the bypass out on the highway? got them in line waiting to be inspected, looks like. They had 2 sitting out, and I guess 1 on the inside. So they busy tonight. They're busy. They're doing inspections. Looking at the tires, 10th over. I do need to kick a tire. I should have stopped back there at the rest area. I was just up on it before I realized it. So, I am going to go ahead and pull in here and kick a tire. It's the closest one. Oh, they got the Iowa 80 here at this, well, the Joplin 44. But I think it's Iowa 80 owned. Got the same setup as the Iowa 80. They just call it the Joplin 44. It's like the one in North Carolina. It's Kinley 85 or something like that. But I think it's all owned by the same chain. Place full. Yeah, the mom and pop truck style. It's not park right there on the very end. I don't guess it'll hurt anything. Park right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back in just a few moments. Lord have mercy, man. Alright, maybe that's a little bit better. Maybe. Pretty dirty. Pretty dirty it was. Yeah, that was pretty dirty still. All aboard. Let's roll, hobos. Swing her wide. It's a freaking trailer, man. Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. Do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on in. How you doing? For anybody that don't know, we are in Joplin, Missouri right now. With an altitude of 1,025 feet. Current temperature 53 degrees at 8:02 in the p.m. Now we've got approximately, well not approximately, we got 734 miles left on this trip. AW, Root Beer, how y'all doing? Just a friendly reminder, if you've not got that thumbs up button yet, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. If you have not subscribed yet, we'll punch that subscription button in the face, slap that notification bell in the jaw. The Joplin tornado. When was that? That was pretty recent, wasn't it? Or was it a long time back? Well, that's not too recent. Come on over, man. You can have it. "59 minutes to Springfield." Seems recent, but it was 20 years ago. Dang it. Doing pretty good here. Doing pretty good. Jody, how you doing? Salvatore, how you doing? See, now we don't have as many streaks on the windshield, y'all. From the oncoming lights. All it needed was a little bit better cleaning. I mean, it still could probably be cleaned even better, but I remember that one that hit in Cleveland. I don't remember the year. I guess 2011. I remember that one. That was something else, man. And that truck's big. We got Buffalo, y'all. We got Buffalo. Yeah, 44 eastbound. Mile marker 15, Carthage, Missouri. According to the GPS of where we're at, with an altitude of 1,040 feet. Current temperature 48 degrees at 8:09 in the p.m. Now we don't have a whole lot longer that we can run. Short of 2 hours. I get a little past Springfield. Which I probably should have just got fuel back there in Joplin, but may get it up here in Springfield. I don't know. Got a little over a quarter of a tank. 62 miles to Springfield, so we may get it to Springfield. I don't know how far or close the next one is after Springfield. National Fish Hatchery. I think it's off this exit here. Fidelity, Missouri. Not Neo Show, it's No Show. My bad. No Show, Missouri. So I noticed in the mirror that the writing on the shirt's a little bit bigger than I thought. I guess that's why they was able to read it so easily back there in the back of McDonald's earlier today. I was thinking the writing wasn't as big as it is, but it's pretty decent size. If I drank a Red Bull low fidelity, if I opened one up right now, I'd be asleep in about 15 minutes. I cannot drink a Red Bull and sit around. I have to be up moving. They'll knock me out. I mean, quick. I always have. I don't know why. And I can drink the Red Bull slushes from Sonic. They don't. But now if I drink one straight out of the can, by the time I get done drinking it around, I'm out. For sure. I wasn't on the LDs there, but being on the LDs, there ain't nothing to do with it. Nothing in the world I can do with it. little bit wangy, a little bit tangy, I guess. $54 to Springfield, 268 to St. Louis. I don't know what the third one was. I didn't see. This car's got his lights on bright that we just passed. Tastes like ginger. That's a good one right there. Ginger ale with a lot of caffeine. It does kind of have a ginger ale taste to it. Sir, you're missing a mud flap. How you doing today? Sarcoxy, 2 miles. According to the GPS, that's where we're at now, Sarcoxy, Missouri. How long have I been driving today? Well, this stream, just about 2.5 hours, maybe 3. But I started driving at 1 o'clock this morning, ish, 1 or 2, something like that. Drove to about 10, took about a 6-hour break, and then doing some more. Quite a few hours today. According to the according to the ELD, about 9.5. 579 miles for today. So far. Ish. Yeah, the split break where you don't take your full 10. You just take like 2 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, something like that. No, I started at about 1 or 2 a.m. and drove to about Sorry. Hang on a second. Time for a radio check. Break. Radio check. Right on. Thank you. It lost complete connection. I had to completely reset it. All good now. Info appreciate it. Scott City, Missouri, according to the GPS, is where we're at right now. the shipper's not the one that scheduled it. The shipper just had it scheduled as far as the pickup. Yeah, I don't know how, where, and why they get their reasoning for their scheduling. Generally, my company does pretty good on the scheduling with me. But man, this month here is it's been tough. It has. This has been a rough month for us. With all of our pickups and deliveries, with all of my pickups and deliveries. I don't know about everybody else, but mine's been tough this go around. And sometimes it happens. I mean, it just does. And probably what I should have done was just stayed there at the shipper after they loaded me till early this morning, then took off. But instead, I drove last night when I really probably shouldn't have even bothered. I should have waited till the sun come up to even start driving. Yeah, it's been a rough month. It's not Scott City, it's Stott City. Stott. But see, when it comes to the brokers and the shippers and receivers, they schedule the loads to be run just like the truck is sitting right there at the pickup. And no travel time to the pickup. They just schedule the travel time from the receiver to the delivery. They don't schedule in how long it's going to take to get loaded or anything like that. Some do, some don't. It just varies. But if they take, 8 hours to get you loaded, that's generally not factored into the scheduling. Outlaw running. That's what I used to do all the time. Yeah, they don't factor in the loads and unload time. That's not a part of it. It's just the actual drive times. They don't factor in traffic. They don't factor in weather. Nothing like that. They only factor in driving from point A to point B. Which now, had we not wasted any drive time getting there, had we already been there and we got loaded within 30 or 40 minutes and took off driving, then we would have had enough time to have made it. Just the drive time. But now it would have been kind of like the other load where we had to do 600 and 600 to make it on time. Well, when you get late deliveries like that, it just depends on who you're delivering to. some places will just treat you as a work-in. They'll get to you when they get to you. Some places will actually make you reschedule a new appointment. Some places will charge you late fees depending on how late you are to work you in. Some places will charge you the late fees depending on how late you are and make you reschedule. It just depends on the place that you're delivering to. And the late fees can get steep too. Had late fees anywhere from $80 all the way up to $580. Missouri, according to the GPS where we're at right now. We had a $1,500 late fee. I forgot. I don't remember that one. Velociraptor, how you been? Everybody's been wondering about you. Where'd we have the $1,500 late fee at? Just give you a tardy slip. Right on. Hey, is that same Sun Transport from earlier? I believe it is. Red Ace, how you doing? Macaroni and cheese with Italian meatballs. Heck yeah. Oh, okay, that is right. I got you. I remember now. Yeah, where the dude got trespassed. Their late fee is $1,500 now. Yeah, we didn't get charged $1,500, but their late fees, if you are late, is $1,500. Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay. See, I had never been charged $1,500, so I have had a $580 late fee. You're right, appreciate it, Desert Rat. I remember now. I do, Steve, I do. I remember that. Well, man, I tell you what, if they're going to charge you for being 5 minutes late, you should be able to charge them for taking 3 hours to unload you. You know? I mean, dang. They should make that right out to the driver too. No, I don't pay it. Now, the companies can charge you back for that. Like if you're consistently late all the time and it's your fault that you're late all the time, the company they can say, okay, you know, that was a $500 late fee and we're going to take it out of your check. They can. But, like this load right here, there wasn't nothing I could do about it. Nothing. You know, I didn't just accept the load. They give me my loads, I take them, and I run with them. So it's not like they can't say, well, you should have known you couldn't have done that. You know, you couldn't have done that, so we're going to make you pay the late fee. Because some companies will do that. If they give you optional loads and you take one and you didn't have enough time to run it, they can charge you back. But I hadn't had to pay any out of my pocket. Usually, it's always the company that does it. But they can if they want to, and I'm surprised more companies don't do it. Yeah, I'd probably be in a world of hurt if I had to pay all the late fees for my late loads. Most of the time, though, it's not my fault. I'm not going to say every time it's not my fault, but most of the time they've just not got it scheduled out right. But now I will tell you this: our summer runs, those are 100% on-time deliveries, and if we're late on them summer runs, they will fire you. They're strict on the summer run. They'll let you go. Just, well, 1 minute late, no, 30 minutes late. I think Walmart gives you 30 minutes before they actually consider you late. But one late load and this company will let you go for that. That's just the summer runs, though. They give you ample time to run them. There ain't no cross-ups or tight schedules. They give you ample time to run them, and if you're late on them summer runs, they'll let you go. They won't just give you chance after chance on that, or say, well, it was company's fault, so you know. Yeah. Well, on the summer runs, if we're late, it's more than likely it's our fault, because they do give us a pretty good amount of time to run it. Yeah, breakdown. I mean, if you have a breakdown, but chances are, if you break down, they're going to send another driver to grab that load up and take it on, because we all we all run that same route, pretty much the same route. We all run within 10 and 20 on them on the summer run. So if we do have a breakdown, then they'll know in plenty enough time that if the load needs to be swapped to get it there on time, they'll send somebody in to swap it out. The summer popcorn, it is very time sensitive. The rest of the year, no, but the summer runs, very time sensitive. The ones that are going east, now not the ones coming back west, but the ones going east. See, they take every single driver that we've got, which I don't know how many we've got, but during the summertime, every single driver runs that southern route, 10 and 20. Every single one of us. There's not one that variates outside of that summer run. See, like in the springtime, all the trailers that we got, like at Cargill's, like the Freona and the Skylar Cargill's, they call them up and tell them don't load. They tell them don't load any of our trailers throughout the summer. They'll call them up right at the start of spring and tell them not to load any more of them, to let them sit until the end of summer, and then we'll start running them again. Johnny, how you doing? D'Arc, Missouri. I don't know if I said that right or not. Boas D'Arc. Might go out again. Baker 19 for radio check. Yeah, being on the lookout for deer. 10-4 on that. Mike is good. 10-4, appreciate it. Checkity check. A little bit of AMSR. Sorry about that, man. Making a purring sound. Alright, me, if you're taking off, appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. We'll catch you next time around. I don't know what it was. How you doing today? Kathy, how you doing? Transformer, how you doing? Not a black dog, no, but I have seen really what's considered the black dogs out here, but it's not necessarily a dog. It can be anything. I mean, and what the whole black dog thing is just where you drive and drive and drive and drive and drive till you're extremely tired and hallucinate a little bit. It don't necessarily have to be a dog. You can hallucinate anything out here while you're driving. Even a Yeti, man, even a Yeti. Chupacabras. Dang it. That's a massive difference. 60s and 70s back down to the 30s. That's the way it does around my house, so it get real warm for a couple of days and then it can drop down real cold for a couple of days. That's what I don't like about the winters around my house. Left the freezer door open. 10-4 on that. Yeah, and then the 80s down to the 30s from daylight to dark. Yeah, I really hate that. For it to be up in the 80s and then drop down to the lower 40s or upper 30s after dark. Republic, Missouri, according to GPS, is where we're at right now. Pretty sure I've been through there. I don't know that I've ever stopped anywhere there. I mean, I don't know for 100%, but I'm pretty sure I have been through there. US 82. Yeah, Desert Rat says we have. I don't keep up with a lot of the road names or a lot of the town names. I know them when I go through them, but as far as remember them back to them, there's a lot of places that you can ask me that if I've been to, and I'm like, I don't know. Knowing good and well I have, but alright, according to the GPS, we are now in Springfield, Missouri. With an altitude of 1,258 feet. Current temperature 48 degrees at 8:54 in the PM. Best Big Mac you've ever had in Springfield, Missouri? Oh, yeah, I've been that route through Carlsbad. Oh yeah, that is right. That is where that's at. Okay, yeah, 10-4. Chatty Jen, how you doing? Springfield, next 6 exits. TF4, I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate y'all sharing y'all's experiences. No doubt about it. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. $273 thumbs up. Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen. If you've not got that thumbs up button, yes, smash it, mash it, punch it, kick it, lick it. We do not care how you do it. Stop smurfing on it. Now, if there's some parking here on this 72, I'm actually going to pull over. I've got less than an hour left on my time. I don't know if there's going to be any parking here or not, though. They might be, they might not be. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I don't know if this is it or not. I don't think that it is. Oh yeah, so I parked over at on the right hand side. They used to let trucks park there. I don't think they do now, but they did have some they've got tracks there. Yeah, they've got it roped off now. So I don't guess they let trucks park over there now, but we parked there one night, and the tracks was kind of busy, not real busy, but you could see them just a little bit. No, I have not, Tammy. I've never been to the caves. I asked them one time about picking up or delivering loads to the caves, and they was like, yeah, we do. And I said, well, when we get out of summer, why don't you give me one? They was like, all right, but they never did, so. Man, oh man, I tell you what. Yeah, there's some parking spots here. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here somewhere. Once we get parked, and then we'll start out from here tomorrow. May just be a reserve spot, but that's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and. I seen some down here at the front side as I was coming in. Well, that's if they've got any reserve spots available. Then I'll park here. I don't know though. Private parking role. Please reserve using Pilot app. So I guess this is reserve spots right here, maybe. This whole little corner down here would be reserved. they got a few spots here, so blindside it. No, I don't blindside unless I have to. That's the only time I do blindsiding. I don't do blindsiding unless it's an absolute must. Not in a sleeper truck. Now, if in a day cab, it's a little bit different. Blindsiding's not as bad, but there's no reason. If there's no reason to blindside, then you got no business doing it. Absolutely none whatsoever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give me just a second here before we end the stream, and I'll tell you what the mileage is that we've run for today. Now, this is from 2 a.m. this morning till now. Yeah, you got the back window with the day cabs, so you can do it and actually watch. 648.5 miles is what we've run since midnight last night. 648.5 miles. I've got 669 miles left to go. 669. We'll be... Alright, now on my 70-hour clock, all I have is 6 hours left. That's it, 6 hours. At midnight tonight, I'll gain back 5 hours, 49 minutes. So that'll give us a full drive line for tomorrow. That'll give us 11 hours, right at 12 hours. Almost 12 hours. Just short of 12 hours. So that'll give us a full drive line tomorrow. And we'll be up hopefully somewhere around 9 p.m. to kick the drive off and see just how far we can make it. So, y'all have a wonderful night. If you didn't get the thumbs up button on the way in, by all means, get it on the way out. Do appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see everybody back tomorrow. That's coming back tomorrow. Night, everybody.